and I am here for my biology lecture of class 10. So, in continuous series of the classes of the chapter Our Environment, in the last class we have discussed about ozone depletion, okay, but still we are going to continue today from the ozone depletion with few points that I have left, and waste management. And by completing this topic, I think we are going to complete this chapter, okay. And in the next video we will do one thing. We are going to discuss the questions of this chapter. Whatever the exercise and questions given in this chapter, we will going to discuss on that, okay. So in our last class on the ozone depletion, I told you introduction about ozone, that is O3 formalized O3, and it is deadly poisonous, and it actually present in which layer? In the stratosphere, okay. The stratosphere of the earth, the ozone layer is present. As I told you that ozone is deadly poisonous, but if it will present at its proper place, I mean to say in the stratosphere, it acts as a blanket, okay. It acts as a blanket to protect the earth from harmful radiation, ultraviolet radiation that is coming from the sun. The harmful ultraviolet radiation cause skin cancers. They may going to be decrease the food production in the agriculture field. They may cause some other kind of mutation in the living organisms, whether it is the plant and animal. So there are lots of dangerous effects. So this ozone layer, okay, ozone layer protect Earth from harmful radiation, that is ultraviolet ray, coming from sun. Okay, they may cause, means ultraviolet radiation cause skin cancer, cataract, that is eye problem, can reduce production of crops due to mutation in that. Okay, so these are some factors, these are some effects which may going to be occur because of the ultraviolet radiation. So all these problems can be minimized and can be decreased with the help of ozone depletion. Okay, so it was noticed that okay, people have noted this down. It is noted that 1986, in about 1986, there was an increase in the there was decreasing in the thickness of the ozone layer. Okay, the ozone layer was the thickness. It was noticed that in year of 1986 there was a decrease. There was a decrease in the thickness. There was a decrease in the thickness of ozone layer. So there was an organization that is known as UNEP, that stands for United Nations Environmental Protection Act. There was an act passed by the reduce the production of the harmful gas like chlorofluorocarbon. Means it was noted that there was depletion or there was decrease in the thickness of ozone layer, and it was found that reason behind that thinning of the ozone layer is release of CFC. Okay, CFC, which is stand for chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, chlorofluorocarbon. It was reason behind that is chlorofluorocarbon. What is the function of chlorofluorocarbon? Actually, it is used as coolant. Okay, it is used as coolant in industries and in refrigerator, deodorant, okay, AC, room conditioner, AC, air conditioner. So what happens because of the excess use of chlorofluorocarbon and the release in the environment? What happening? That is going to decrease the thickening of the ozone layer. Actually, what happened? Okay, so after 1986, there was an Act, United Nations Environment Protection Act. According to that, the totally banned in the production of chlorofluorocarbon, and thus the percentage of the release going to be decreased, and precautions and measures were start taking to protect the ozone layer in the stratosphere. So what I was saying that how that ozone going to be means chlorofluorocarbon going to affect your ozone layer. See, in the stratosphere, this O3, okay, when they are going to be tackling by the very huge energetic ultraviolet rays, okay, because of the striking of this ultraviolet ray on O3, that is going to break down into the molecular oxygen, that is O2 plus free oxygen. Okay, molecular oxygen and free oxygen. So this molecular oxygen is actually that we use for the breathing purpose. Yes. So it will come down after breaking, and this free oxygen again what happen with O2? Okay, means molecular oxygen is going to be bind. Okay, and this is going to form the O3. Okay, going to form this O3. In this way, for breaking and making, okay, both means forming breaking of the ozone layer and formation of ozone layer is a simultaneous natural process. It is actually kind of a natural process. But what happens when this chlorofluorocarbon they are going to be released in the environment in excess amount? Okay, they reach in the stratosphere or the free oxygen which is present in the environment, they get and bind with this to form the oxide. Okay, form the oxide. Okay, as a result, what happens? This free oxygen is not available to bind with molecular oxygen to form the O3, means ozone. As a result, due to lacking this mechanism, the ozone layer day by day getting depleted. Okay, and it was noticed that the people were suffering from lots of the skin cancer and other types of cancer. The crops production going to be decreased. The amount of crop production is going to be decreased. So such kind of problems are going to be faced by the people. Okay, such kind of problems are going to be faced by the people. Okay, so after that, in 1986, precautions were taken and the release of the chlorofluorocarbon is totally suspended. Okay, and now the next thing that we are going to discuss, is waste management. The next thing that we are going to discuss is waste management. See, when we are going to talk about waste management, Okay, actually it is we who are going, who are producing waste in a very huge amount. Okay, we can say that modernization, okay, modernization, or we can say changes in lifestyle nowadays producing a very huge amount of waste, and the management of this waste is very much difficult. The management of this waste become very much difficult. Simple example, the packing. The food stuff nowadays is getting packed in so form that after consuming the waste, the packing things need to be thrown out everywhere. That's the first thing. Second, in the waste also, see, plastic is a major problem, though it is very much beneficial for us. I mean to say beneficial in the sense that it is very easy to carry and use. But the most negative factor with plastic is that it is not degradable first thing, and if it is going to be, okay, then also it took very long time period. So production and decomposition, the rate, there is far gap. Okay, far gap. It took very much long times to get degraded. As a result, the thing which we are using as a beneficial point of view is nowadays a very much difficult problem for us. Okay, because nowadays there are lots of activities and organizations are taking roles in preventing the production of plastic, because huge amount of production of plastic and release of that plastic in different forms are plus burning causing air pollution, releasing the water bodies causing water pollution. There are lots of animals which are getting chopped. They are not because of people what do the food items, they waste food items they keep inside the plastic materials, plastic carry bags, and they throw out there. And our wild animals and other domestic animals which are grazing and wandering here and there, they by unknowingly they eat that with the plastic net, that get chalk in their neck, that cause their death, plus that is going to be degrading the soil quality. So lots of problems we are facing, and all because of our lifestyle. All because of our lifestyle. See, when we are going to talk about waste management, okay, we are going to talk about waste management. See, waste are classified into two types. Okay, waste are classified into two types. That is, waste are classified into two types. One is your biodegradable, and another one is your non-biodegradable. Okay, one is biodegradable and another one is your non-biodegradable. Got it? What is biodegradable? See, biodegradable waste are not a problem for us. Biodegradable waste are those which can be getting decomposed and break down into the simple form from the with the help of microbes, bacteria and decomposer, like agriculture waste, vegetable waste, food items, the waste materials which is released by one organisms after consuming food. So these can be getting degraded in the nature from the complex to the simple form. They are going to provide energy, plus they are going to increase the soil fertility, soil quality. Yes. So that is not a problem for us, biodegradable. Okay, they are going to easily degrade with the help of decomposer. They are going to enrich soil quality. Even we can use them for the production of energy. Yes, for the biodegradable products can be break down easily. Break down easily. Okay. Provide manure, biofertilizer, we can say. Use as bioenergy. use as bioenergy, or we can say for the production of bioenergy like biogas, yes, that can be produced from the biodegradable waste, cow dung and other such kind of paddy waste and all. Okay, so this is not a problem. But non-biodegradable waste, okay, non-biodegradable waste which took very long time for the degradation, or even then there are many which cannot get degraded, like plastic bags, okay, plastic bags, then radio waste, we are going to produce radiation, uranium, thorium, chromium, yes, such kind of things are there which cannot be easily degraded, and yes, in waste form also they are releasing radiation which are very much harmful for the human beings and other living, so they need to be deep buried, okay, after use they need to be deep buried in the earth so that they cannot, their radiation cannot affect, so lots of problems we have to face with them, okay. So non-biodegradable waste, in this the major havoc that is formed because of the plastic, okay, and nowadays everywhere if you observe they have occupied our space, yes, everywhere mostly you can see plastic, okay. So like packing materials to carry something, even plastic bottles, plastic chairs and other materials which we are using, so they are actually causing problems. So one thing that we can do with non-biodegradable waste is that their proper management. Now what we can do, in class 9th I think you have studied about this thing, but yes, with such kind of things what we can do, see, there are 3 R strategies, okay, there are 3 R strategies see, we cannot degrade them easily, okay, but what we can do is we can reduce their use, yes, reduce their use. How come? Suppose you are going for the marketing to buy vegetables, fruits and whatever your required material, you can take carry bag which are made up of cloths and other materials, jute, yes. So it will be better if you have the habit of taking carry bag while going to market. If the shopkeeper giving you the plastic bag, you can deny, yes, you can deny. Instead of buying small packets of the material, you can buy a particular large size so that you can open that and transfer the food materials in the tin, glass and other types of bottles to keep them safe, yes. And second thing we can say reuse, yes, reuse. The plastic bags which you bought from the market having with some materials and all, you can empty that, you can use them to keep some other materials. Instead of throwing them in your surrounding and in the open area, it will be better if we take them and wash them and use them again and again for keeping other things and such kind of things. So that is going to, instead of buying new one or taking new one, what we can do? We can reuse them, correct? Third point, that is your recycling. Now, suppose that plastic bottles are there, plastic chairs are there, other plastic utensils and materials are there. Suppose they are not in use, they have become waste, they are not proper. Instead of throwing them, there are sellers to whom you can transfer that and even you can get some money. And they are going to take them and recycle them. They are going to melt them and again reuse. So if we are going to use such kind of things, see, the first priority is reduce. Okay, as much as we can reduce their use. Second thing, reuse. How much you can reuse the plastic products and such kind of things which we have, because they are not going to be biodegraded easily. So it is better we can reuse. And the final, that is recycle. Okay, suppose some bottles and such kind of things, you can make them for the decoration point of view. You can use some craft methods to make new crafting materials, and yes, recycle. You can even recycle them, okay, and you can sold them to the garbage pickers and all, they will give you some money also, plus they are going to use them in the recycling mechanism. Okay, so yes, we people can do one thing, that we can make different kinds of box, large dustbin in at your home by like naming them biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste, in that plastic waste, liquid waste, solid waste, such kind of classification we can do. And the liquid and biodegradable waste, okay, like I mean to say biodegradable waste can be segregated, used for the fertilizer, for the biogas production. And instead of other non-biodegradable like iron, tin, plastic can be separated, segregated separately, and recycled. That can be iron and steel can be separated differently, and they can be sold, so that by melting or molding them, new things can be again formed. So these are few methods by which we can educate people and make people aware of how they are demolish the environment, how they have their lifestyle making our environment polluting. So it is our duty only that we should take care of such kind of our activities, and the harmful effect of non-biodegradable product can be minimized by changing our lifestyle. And how that can be possible? Okay, see, if you talk, though we are talking about waste management, but if we are going to talk about pollution point of view also, so instead of taking for a short distance or for the long distance, instead of taking our vehicle every day, it is better if we use public transport like bus, train and such kind of thing. If you have to go nearby, use bicycle, which will be healthier for our physical health also, plus environment also. And it is better that if you have the habit of taking carry bag in the market, yes, instead of taking plastic bags from the market. And so lots of things, reuse of the plastic materials and bottles. And where it is better that if you are traveling somewhere, we should take water bottle, large size water bottle and container of our own, having good quantity, instead of buying plastic bottles every time. So lots of things are there. And yes, if every people will start taking initiation, okay, if every people start taking initiation, then it will be very beneficial for our environment also, for us also. Slowly we are going to save money also, we are going to save environment also. So hope you people are clear with waste management. In the case of waste management, see a small example I will give you. The plastic cups, okay, now it's changed nowadays, but still it's time few years ago when we are traveling in the train, we will get initially there was a glass, okay, which we use and we keep there, and the vendor come and recollect and wash. Okay, now there are some argument with that, they won't clean the glasses properly and all such kind of things are there. We can't use the food or drinking thing once being used by some other person. Okay, so because of such reason that glass thing was removed. Again, plastic glass were employed by the railway or by the vendors. Okay, now what happened? That initially no one thinking, but see, we all know when the plastic get contact with the heat, nature start changing, it start getting melting and such kind of things start happening. So when in those plastic glasses we used to serve hot coffee and tea, so that may causing slowly negative effect on the health of the person or human being. And the next problem with that, in every day in India population is so large, and every day so much people are traveling in the railway, and so large amount of the plastic glasses are releasing and dumping in a particular area that may become a havoc for the municipal and all that. The production and release of the plastic glasses is so large that their decomposition and segregation was not able to perform. So what happened? Kulhar was applied, okay, which is made up of clay. But slowly it was realized that making such a large amount of kulhar, okay, to supply or to fulfill the demand is causing negative effect on the soil, because to make that kulhar, the top fertile soil was getting used by the kumhars, okay, and as a result that is also kind of loss. So finally we are using disposal cups. Disposal cups which are made up of paper, not plastic. So yes, we are changing our trends of methods, trends and method of using such kind of things, but still we are facing lots of problems. So it is very much necessary that each and every person should be aware, okay, and we should use such a method that such kind of things can be produced. In higher classes you will learn more. In southern India there was a case that a person every day there is so huge and large production of plastic bags in the market and all that there was no use, and there was we are not able to think that what to do. So there was a person, what he did when during the construction of road, okay, during the construction of road there was a thing that there are small pits get formed and due to rain, excess rain, they get degrade. So what he did after being forming the construction of the road, okay, and coal tar, he collected that plastic, made them and sprayed or mixed them with the road material, okay, construction material, and that was improve the quality of the road. They act as a water repellent, so when it is rain and all such kind of things takes place, they get removed. It slowly becomes so that the plastic become very less, okay, the plastic release becomes very less because it is consumed. Now there is a demand that if you provide you will get good money, okay, for that. So yes, we can initiate such kind of thing or we can use them, keeping in mind that our activities should not pollute our environment, okay. So by this I think we have completed this chapter of waste management in our environment. We have discussed about food chain, food web, ecosystem, different types of topic level biomagnification, then ozone depletion, and finally waste management. In waste, biodegradable, non-biodegradable, we have discussed. In that also non-biodegradable, what are the problems we are facing, how we can reduce that problem, plus in biodegradable what can we use them, okay. So with all those things I think we have completed this chapter. In the next class I will try to discuss with you about the questions of this chapter, okay, and hope and slowly every chapter now we will select one wise one, and after that we will deal with the questions of that particular chapter, okay. So hope you people like the class and got the concept, and with that thank you and have a nice